everyone. This is Entertainment This Week, the show that brings you all you need to know in the world of entertainment. Today, I have the king of teleshopping with me. He's the host and CEO of a very unique show on TV. I'm sure you've met him before, but first, let's get some entertainment tidbits before you meet who I have in the house today.
Organizers of the Future Africa Award 2014 have unveiled nominees for this year's award. A total of 50 nominees have been featured at this year's award, including the likes of popular entertainers Davido, Ice Prince, and Sarkodie. Other popular names include Nigerian actress Ivy Okujaye, Tanzanian pop singer Diamond, and Ivory Coast footballer Yaya Toure. The award is to be hosted by the U.S. Consul General later this year. Robert Downey Jr. has been named Hollywood's highest-paid actor for the second year running. The 49-year-old star, who earned an estimate of $75 million for the year 2012 and 2013, has topped Forbes' annual ranking of the highest-paid movie star after making a fortune from his portrayal of Iron Man. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson came in second place with an earning of $52 million, which he accumulated from a number of acting roles as well as producing gigs. Bradley Cooper, 39, followed behind with an estimated $46 million due to his much-loved role in The Hangover and American Hustle, while Leonardo DiCaprio, 39, secured a fourth place with $39 million. Chris Hemsworth finished off the top 5 with an estimated earning of $37 million after beating Liam Neeson and Ben Affleck, who earned $36 million and $35 million to the place.
Welcome back. Today I have Will Dokpesi in the house. He's the owner and also the host of the one and only home shopping network in Nigeria. Now, I'm sure you know, the home shopping network is an international franchise which he has finally brought to us. So, big ups to you.
Thank you very much.
So we'll be talking about, what it was like starting this new, venture, what you do, the challenges. But first, let's delve into, some local gossip, local gist.
Yes, no problem.
Okay, now let's talk about some of our Nollywood stars. Someone like Kate Henshaw is now going into politics. She's decided to represent her people at the Federal House of Representatives. Do you think it's a good mix, Nollywood and politics? Do you think that's a good mix?
Well, I think it's a good mix, only that she would have to drop one for one. That's to say, if she's going into politics, she has to know that she's going straight into politics.
It's kind of hard.
Yes.
It's kind of hard to see, the person that is representing you, maybe now crying and running about naked on TV.
On TV, and then now she's now actually representing you in the federal constituency.
Yeah.
That's... Well,
because RMD seems to be doing fine with that.
RMD is doing well. Hilda. Is it Hilda Dokubo?
Hilda Dokubo is what we know her as.
Yes, she did well in her own time. Yeah. And she's still very much a little bit in politics now. And I think Kate will do very well. Okay,
that's good. And it's nice to see that, they are living, they decide to do something to change, their country.
Their country.
Not just,
It's very, very patriotic, I would say.
Yes, it is. Because they don't really need the money per se. So I think it's what they feel they can influence stuff. So I'm happy for Kate Henshaw and I wish her all the best.
All the best.
I'm still talking about some of our Nollywood veterans. Kepi Ekpeyong, Joke Silva, Bimbo Akintola, they are coming together to do like, this kind of crime series like Criminal Minds, CSI New York and stuff like that. Their own is called Las Giddy Cops.
Why Las Giddy?
It's like,
why not Nigerian cops or Niger cops or something?
That's giddy. Like Lagos, American
movies.
So
what happens to all the Abuja?
The American movies, what is the most common police department you hear? NYPD, right? Yes. New York. Then once in a while, LAPD.
But we're African, we should drive a part now, don't you think?
Las Giddy Cops, do you think we are ready to have that kind of show? Can we really portray, crime and how to solve crime in Nigeria? Can we really portray that story on TV?
I think it's a good idea, and I think there's nothing impossible. there's nothing impossible. If they set their mind to say, okay, yes, this is what we're going to do, then I think, fine, they should give it a shot. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I want to see it.
Yes.
I want to be able to see it and say, okay, yes, this is what Las Giddy Cops is going to look like. And then I can say, okay, yes, you should do it this way, that way.
And I'm having some hope, because since it's Nollywood veterans, these are people who have been in the game for a while.
For a very long time.
So I think at least it will be it will be something of quality.
They will need. I think they will need a lot of resource in terms of experience, experts, and all that to play a part in the story writing, script writing, and all that.
It's like what you said. They should try to avoid trying to be like their international, the American counterparts. They should just keep it real. Keep it Niger.
Yes.
And now let's move from Nollywood to Gollywood. The Gollywood actor Van Vika is feeling betrayed because he wasn't. He feels that he wasn't given proper attention from the injuries he sustained during the friendly football match between Nollywood and Gollywood. So he says he didn't receive, commiseration. Nobody really reached out to him. Do you think it's right for him to take his
question I asked, what was he expecting?
Maybe a collection, a group of an entourage coming to greet him, because he feels this was an injury sustained during a football match, kind of caused by, Nollywood side. So I
didn't see the match. I didn't see the watch. I didn't watch the match, so I wouldn't say, okay, probably he gave it his best or whatever, but... like an old adage you say, who wears the shoes
knows where it pinches.
Where it pinches, so.
Sam Wilson, an African American, is going to take over in the Marvel Comics as Captain America. And this is not really the first major change they are doing to the comics. I'm sure you heard that Thor is now coming as a woman the comics, not in the movie franchise. Yes. And I get the fact that they're trying to reflect the new, the new age, right now, gender equality. A woman can do it as well as a man. The fact that, okay, most of the superheroes are white, as you know.
Yes.
So they're trying to bring someone of color. Do you think by changing these things that we grew up with these stories, by changing it, do you think it will it's kind of spoiling our love? It's going to affect our love for the comic book heroes?
Well, the way I would look at it, I would say no. I would want to look at it as a business and marketing expansion plans for the comic industry, because as you know today, so many people don't really buy comics. Gone were the days where comics actually sell, but today everything goes on TV. So I think they're trying as much as possible to create a new side of it, so that
and
probably
capture a new demographic, I guess.
In the next couple of years, you hear them telling you, we're coming up with a movie, It
will be interesting to see a black Captain America. And I get what they're trying to say. Americans are not only white, and Captain America is like a very patriotic superhero. So they're trying to show...
I remember that's going to grow some more fans, because people will be like, wow, a woman.
Thor as a woman. But I really love Thor, the guy, as in the movie. Even if I wasn't planning to watch the movie, for the fact that Thor, the person they cast as Thor,
I'm sure some men will want to see a woman feel that true.
I guess a very muscular woman, I guess.
I don't know about that.
Okay, another interesting topic is the fact that somebody was bringing snails and was confiscated at the U.S. airport. And it's just weird. This is like a delicacy, but they said it was something that was dangerous to the public. What do you think about these? Some of these rules and policies are kind of funny. Do you think they were like logical in this particular instance?
Wait, so you should go back one step.
They said snails was dangerous, as in they carry diseases. They could maybe cause an epidemic or something. And this is something that we eat. Like, we eat snails on a stick, basically.
Very true, but I've lived abroad for a number of years, and I understand where they are coming from. It's a delicacy in Nigeria, not in their own country. And if my facts are correct and all that, I heard in the past years and all that, they had some kind of problems of snails, that species of snails in the U.S. causing damage. I think it has some kind of virus that causes meningitis, something rats. Whatever. Well, I think they're just trying to protect themselves.
And Well, we're all the same, but in some instances, our bodies react differently to different things, you know,
but
because of the environment.
The environment, yes, it's true.
Some things that we take that do not affect us may affect them. I think we should live and let live, though.
They should bring back, did they bring it back to Nigeria?
And those snails are, you know, snails are expensive.
They're very expensive.
So I can imagine the loss.
Wow, that's heavy.
Really heavy. So now we'll take a very short break and then we'll keep hanging out with Will Dokpesi. So don't go anywhere. Thank you for staying with us. And as like I said before, Will Dokpesi is still in the house with us. This is the king of teleshopping. So, teleshopping, okay, from the name, television, and shopping. So, can you just maybe share with us how you got the concept? What made you think about this? You know, this is like the one and the only so far. So, you are really breaking barriers, you know. So, how did you come up with this idea of teleshopping?
Teleshopping. Well, teleshopping for me started far back. Originally, I would say in 2000. In year 2000, then on Ray Power, we used to do, of course, you know, telly is over electronic, whatever. Ray Power, then I used to, like, you know, run different promos of saying, okay, interested in a car, this color and all that. And we got a lot of huge response from that. But aside that, I needed something that had a wider reach. And then the internet was just beginning to boom.
Yeah, you mentioned before we came on air, how you did the whole online shopping and people were not ready for that.
People were not ready for that. We didn't even have, there was no InterSwitch, no MasterCard. People didn't really have much payment, so it was only on delivery. And there were no hosting companies with e-commerce and all that, so we're actually hosting with a US company, and people were paying in Naira, we're being charged in dollars.
Yeah.
The internet
wouldn't
age
break
was...
even.
Nah. So I thought about it, that what was the easiest way, and I realized that TV is the most respectable and it's the only driven means to actually present your case to people, because people don't really know exactly what they want until they see it.
Yes.
So I decided to go into TV, but I didn't start immediately until 2013.
Okay, 2013. So
So
it's
I
like
used those years to research. I used 2005 up to 2014 to research.
It's good now, so that when you get into it, you know that, okay, I know what I'm doing. We're in it for life now. So what has the response, the viewership, how has it been so far?
Wow, it's been very, very impressive. It's been very, very impressive. We get as much as 1,000 to 2,000 calls every day.
Wow.
And the age group is actually from 16 to 65 because of different products and services we have on the platform.
That's a wide, you know, that's like a huge age,
I would have
age,
thought,
age group.
I would have thought Nigerians, for instance, would say, oh, I'm scared of actually purchasing things over TV and all that. I've actually come to see, you know, I actually want to come to your store and shop. But no, hell no, these people are actually...
we are growing, we're really growing.
I'm really impressed about Nigerians. And
it's true, and so that means you didn't really envisage that it was going to become a success so fast, because you're already getting about 2,000 calls, getting people, young people, older people, middle-aged. So, how did you really think it was going to grow? Did you think it was going to be like a slow start, or you're not really so surprised?
No, I'm not really so surprised with the way it is, because I always thought it would go far, because I still have more expansion plans of even hitting across Nigeria. I get calls from Ghana. People receive my signals from Ghana, Togo, and they're like, hey, why don't you come into the country? So there's still a lot of work to be done.
Yeah. What about when you started? I can't imagine it was easy, you know, starting. What were the initial challenges you had when you first started?
When I first started, people didn't really understand what it was, what I was trying to do. My production crew, my presenters, they couldn't just understand what exactly I was trying to present or what I was trying to project.
It's the first of its kind, so you can't even say, okay, you're looking for someone with experience to help you handle it. So you have to be the one to train,
you know, everyone into the whole business. But it's gone well now.
So right now, would you say, okay, based on your projections, you are where you need to be, or you still feel...
There's still a lot of work to be done. There's still a lot of work to be done.
Like, what areas would you like to see improvement?
Improvement still in terms of payment, in terms of payment, and yeah, in terms of payment.
Like, they are not paying on time, they are not paying...
No, Nigerians are paying, but I'm trying to ease the means of payment. Okay. For instance, we only receive orders and payments from Mondays to Fridays, then Saturday, Sunday, it goes dead until Monday.
Okay, why? I thought you could use POS to pay transfers, online transfers.
Nigerians still believe more of actually going to the bank or internet banking, or they actually want to, people like to spend money during weekdays, not weekends. So we're trying to start up a new scheme, a new payment scheme, which is going to come up on our first anniversary from August 31st.
Maybe there'll be discounts if you buy stuff.
Yes, there'll be discounts. There are a lot of things that's going to come out on our first anniversary. You know, you'll be able to pay directly from your TV.
Really cool.
You just scan your phone over. There's going to be a QR code on the screen with the product. So you use your mobile device and scan.
Get the barcode and everything.
And then it takes you to the payment.
Wow. Wow.
And then you have your product delivered within 48 hours.
Wow. Man, I really feel sorry for those who are still living in the, should I say, three-dimensional world.
Well, we're signing up online sites now.
Okay.
We have AgriBike that is coming up. We have some other platforms that are coming on board now.
Like if you have a shop and you want to now go, you know, virtual, so to speak.
No, online shoppers, people, the multi-retailers like us, because Money Mart is a multi-retailer, multi-facet. We don't just do TV, we do radio, TV, magazine, and online. So those on us on the online, they're trying to bring their businesses to us. And those who have shops and all that, they're also trying to come on our platform.
Nice, so I really take it over. Good job.
It's good.
Could you tell us what you were doing before you decided to maybe get into, you know, teleshopping, online shopping? What else were you involved in?
I've always still been in the media. I've been in media and research. I've always been in the media. I started my media life from when I was 9. Yes. I was my own. I had a radio show, Kiddies Radio, a program for radio program for children by children from the age of 9. So I've always been in the media.
I think I've heard of. Is it still on?
No.
Because I know I've heard that a radio show for children by children. I know I've heard children talking and all that. So that's a good thing.
That was my program.
yes. Good. So, that's nice. Now, okay, before I finally let you go, I want you to share with us something that most people don't really know. Maybe something that you think will surprise most people if they knew about you.
A lot of people know that. A lot of people don't know that I don't really... There are 2 things about me. I'm not really that kind of party person. So a lot of people
That is amazing, because you're in the wrong line of business.
I'm finding the club, but I'm always working. I work 24 hours.
Okay.
And second secret, I'm God-fearing.
Okay, that's really cool. You know, like I said, going by the fact that you've always been in the media, that is like a serious contradiction that you don't like to go and hit the clubs.
No, I actually like to have my own parties. That's another secret.
So thank you so much, Will. I had lots of fun. I'm looking forward to buying some stuff online, seeing what you have for my own age group.
There's always something for you to suit your individual lifestyle.
Yes. Thank you so much for being on the show.
For bringing me on the show.
You're welcome. So guys, that's all we have for you today. But make it a date again with me next week for all you need to know about your favorite celebrities on entertainment this week, right here on NTA Entertainment. Bye. See you next week.